I'm going to show you a little bit about Lamical Perine. Now, I want to let you know where I got this stuff. There is another YouTube page that put this together for us, and they are called East Coast Taffy. I've communicated with this individual. He's super cool. He has a Twitter, Instagram, all that sort of stuff as well. But I went to his YouTube site, and what he does is he gathers everyone's highlights from a specific season, carves it out for you, makes it really easy to digest. So he's on YouTube. You should go ahead and give him a follow. It's East Coast Taffy. Think saltwater taffy. And that's where I got this. So I'm going to use his video. We'll talk about it and go from there. And I want to show you why I believe Lamical Perine has given you more than enough indication to believe that he can be developed into a solid running back and is already a solid running back, but reason to keep him on the team. So let's dig in here, shall we? All right. So the first video, we're going to talk about the first 3 weeks that he got carries. Boop, 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 boop. All right, here we go. I want to point something out here, okay? Why I want you to watch the line. It's funny because in this video, Chris Herndon has a few really nice blocks. Now that he's gone, But here we go. I want to show you something. Okay, right here. So Lamical Perine is getting his first contact 2 yards before the line of scrimmage, behind the line of scrimmage. That's where he gets his first contact. You're going to see this theme. Now watch what he does. So he gets his first contact right here. And he's able to get a yard out of it. So that's 3 yards on the play after contact. Not the best, but again, you know, you have to consider the situation when you're looking at this stuff. Now, this is an interesting play because what's one of the biggest knocks on Perine is that he doesn't have the speed. He doesn't have speed to do anything. He can't make it around the edge, all that kind of stuff. He's just strictly an A-gap runner because he doesn't have the speed to do anything else. So I want you to watch this one. Good block by Herndon. Okay, so that's a 10-yard run. Here we go. Again, now we're 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and he's getting his first contact. And you can see there are two other guys right there in pursuit. But watch what he does here. Okay, he shakes him, and he makes it a 4-yard gain. Okay, so he makes it a 4. I'm going to lower this music. It makes me want to sing. So he gets, again, now this is, we watched 3 plays. 2 of the 3, he got his first contact behind the line of scrimmage. Remember, we had a stat last year that was our running backs were getting, they had the least amount of time before first contact. And that included Le'Veon Bell and Frank Gore as well, but we're looking at Lamical Perine. So let's look at that again real quick. So look at the play. Okay. So he gets his first contact. This guy breaks free. Nice open field tackle opportunity. Hits him in the legs. He shakes him. Okay, he weathers that. Now the other 2 guys grab him, and he drags them for right here. What's that? That's where he's got him, and that's a defensive tackle, I believe, as well. So we're looking at 1, 2, 4 yards, 3 yards with the guy on his back. So again, you know, we're not talking, I'm not showing you Barry Sanders here, but at the same time. So that week he had 3 rushes. 3 rushes. This is all we give this guy. So as we know, if anybody who's been watching football a long time knows that running backs more than not need some time to develop what we call a rhythm. Okay? They need to develop a rhythm. But Lamical Perine is given 3 rushes. And you'll see this other theme too. So 3 rushes, we just saw what they looked like. He got 17 yards. And he was not targeted for any receptions this week at all. So let's look at the next week. So now here we go. Okay. So again, what he's able to do is kind of wiggle through. He sees the hole. There's a little hole there. And again, Herndon's making a nice block right there. Okay. And he got stuffed. So he gets 2 yards on that play. Okay. There's nothing doing. Nothing doing there. Look at the offensive line. There's nothing going. Now, he could have probably squeezed to the left right there. But other than that, look at that hands to the face right here, too. You guys see that? Look at that hands to the face, man. That's baloney. So there's nothing going on here. This is collapsed completely. His first contact is just about a half yard after the line of scrimmage. And he's able to get, what's this, 2 yards. About 2 yards on that play. So here we go. You can look. There's actually a nice edge there. It's sealed. And he makes it around, sheds a tackler. Okay, so let's look at that again, guys. Okay, again, we're talking about a guy who, you know, a lot of his supporters say, and it's actually true, is that he doesn't test well. He doesn't, you know, run good 40 times and all that sort of stuff. But when he's in the game, he has more than adequate in-game speed. And that's true for lots of players. So let's watch this again. Clearly, he was supposed to go, the hole was supposed to be, look where he's looking. The hole's supposed to be here. But what do you see? Okay. You see two horseshoe helmets right there. So what he's going to do is bounce it outside. Okay. And he gets the first. That's another 10-yard run. That's actually 12. It's a 12-yard run. Again, looking at speed. Let's take a look at that one again real quick. Okay. So decent vision. There he goes, and it's going to be a reception. Gets crushed as soon as he gets that. It's what, a two-yard reception. Now look at this. Okay. Whenever you're down there that low, what are you trying to do? You're trying to give your offense breathing room. You're trying to get him off of the goal line, and Perine is able to get a 4-yard run right there. Okay, we're on the 4-yard line. We give him the ball. Hall's closed, finds another one, bounces it outside, and gets 4 yards. That one, nope. Nope, but again, look what we're looking at here. Look at this. Now, Barry Sanders might have went boop and jumped out here, or somebody like that. Even Melvin Gordon. You know, it's one of those guys when they were young. Yeah, totally. That's not what he is, and I'll give anybody that. But again, this play, there's nothing doing there. Okay, catches it, and he's swallowed. But decent hands. That's what I want to show you too. So this is a good game for him. There are 2 of these. 7 rushes, 24 yards. He had 2 receptions for -1 yards. That's Sammy. That's the check down. So here we go. This is against the Broncos. Okay, pushing the pile. Look at him. Okay, so you're starting to see a few different benefits, the positives to Lamical Perine. So he has better speed than given credit for. He's got pretty good vision, and he can drag tacklers. He's also a little bit more elusive than given credit for. See what happens here. Nope. Crushed. Again, contact behind the line of scrimmage. See what happens here. Very little. What's that? 3 yards, let's say. Nope. Stuffed. This is the Adam Gase, remember what we're looking at here too. This is the every time on with 1 yard to go, 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, doesn't matter. Adam Gase runs essentially the same play. So again, look at this, guys. You can see he's trying to figure out where the hole is. There is no hole. All right. And this guy, you could see that there's kind of a hole developing here, but he's going to fill that. So he's got nowhere to go. So what does he do? He decides, I'm going to lower my shoulder and start driving. And that's what you see here. Well, let me just drive through, and gets 4 yards. There was nothing there. 5 rushes, 15 yards, 0 receptions. So, it's one of those things where, again, we saw 3 carries, we saw 5 carries. The big one was 7 carries. So how is anybody going to get into a rhythm? Now, I want to show you, we'll watch the end of the season. He has a really good game in Buffalo. I think the Buffalo game was his best game. But, again, what we're looking at here, guys, is a guy that I'm trying to say has shown much more than people are giving him credit for, and does warrant keeping on the squad to develop. All right, so here we go. This is the Buffalo game. Okay, nice little reception here. Soft hands. Gets about 7 yards, I think that was. Here he goes. Let's go to the outside. Boom. Rolls over that guy to get the first. Nice, man's move to get the first. Okay, another reception, another first down. So he's usable in the passing game as well. Oh, nice little pitch. Look at this. Adam Gase showing some goodies. So here we go again. So it's a pitch. You can see the guys pulling out. Lead blocking. Nice. Beck. Look at that Becton block on that one. Oh, I went back too. So here we go. So watch. Okay, we got some decent blockers out here, right? We got the big boys, Mekhi Becton out there with a defensive back. That's not going to go well for them. And here he comes. Gets the first. Shakes this guy. Okay, so we're talking about, what's that? Let me see. It's about an 8-yard gain. Again, showed a little bit of speed there. Ooh, now that was ugly. And this is indicative of what's going on. And I want you to remember too that there was a stat that over 80, I think it was 80 or 85% of the time that Lamical Perine was on the field, he got the ball. So again, defenses knew when this guy comes on the field, they're more than likely giving him the ball. So they just focus on him. It's easy. Number one, he's not getting in a rhythm. Number two, the defense is able to focus on him because of the lack of imagination by our offensive coordinator / quarterback coach / head coach Adam Gase. Oh, terrible. But look at this. Look at this play design here. The defense, look at that. The defensive line was able to push our offensive line. Look at this. Look where they are. So he just, look, by the time he gets the ball, which is right here, he has the ball. 1, 2, 3, really 2 defensive line or defense. 1, 2 defensive players are already past the line of scrimmage. They're in our backfield. So he shakes the first guy and goes into the waiting arms of 2 other players. We got crushed on that play. Again, because they know what's happening. It's like, our offensive line was kind of porous and the defense knows what's happening. It's not hard, guys. There he goes. Look at this. What's everybody talking about? So this is what happens. I think this is the game where he got the most carries. So let's take a look at that in fast motion real quick. Okay. He's getting contact 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now, in fairness, it's an arm tackle. But it doesn't matter. The guy, he's already focused on making guys miss. He makes him miss, squeaks through the hole. We got a guy right here. Becton's going to take care of him for him. Nope, maybe not. Goes down for his legs. That's another miss. Okay, turns on the speed a little bit. Fantastic run. Okay, let's watch it again. It's the best one I got. So these are what people are forgetting about him. Okay, so look, we're on the 20-yard line. He's getting contact, albeit minimal, but he's already making guys miss 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Behind the line of scrimmage. Look at all these guys. He's already focused on that. At the line of scrimmage, he has to make somebody else miss. Boom. Granted, not the best tackle. They were thinking about avoiding Becton. So that is what we call a 22-yard gain. A 22-yard gain on essentially in many respects, almost a blown play. Look at Berrios. Here he goes. Not very good, Perine. That was not a good one. Okay. So these, as you can see, there's nothing going on here. You know what I mean? This Like what is anyone supposed to do here? Okay. And these are what's affecting the average. You know, you just had a 22-yard run here, which was a beautiful run. And then you give this one. This one he doesn't do good, but look how well they strung it out. The defense, the Buffalo defense did a good job there. Now he's, again, contact 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage. This is the touchdown. So he's able to get that corner again. That was his lone touchdown. Now look at this guy over here. I want to show you Mims too on this one. All right, so here we are again. Gets the ball there. Take a look at what we're looking at. He's got to get around the edge. Some decent blocking here. Little hold. And he gets the touchdown. But look at our boy Mims. Look at him. He's fighting with the defensive back here. Pushes him, pushes him, pushes him, pushes him. The guy can't do anything. Okay? That was a fantastic block by Mims. Kept it going, remained engaged. Get around the edge again. First down. They're doing a good job of stringing us out, though, here. Okay? Again, guys, look. Contact. Look. This is it's actually 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He's already dealing with dudes. Guys on him before the line of scrimmage. And he gets the first. Yeah, okay. There you go, Sammy. Panicked Sammy. Look, here we go. Boop. He still should have caught that, and that was almost a pick. Now, it was not optimal conditions for the catch, but still. So this was his best game as a pro. So he had 11 rushes. You see what happens when you give him 11 rushes? He does a little bit better. So it's 39 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 receptions on 3 targets for 16 yards. So that's a decent game. You almost get the impression that if he maybe got 20 carries, 23 carries, something like that, he might have been able to do a little bit more. So let's wrap it up. So, again, guys, I'm not trying to tell you that I think he's the greatest back in the world. It's none of that. What I am telling you is that we like to look at our head coach and our situation last year and apply it to certain players, but then not apply it to other players. What I'm telling you from my standpoint is that within that circumstance, Lamical Perine has shown more than enough that warrants keeping him on the roster and developing him, especially when he's not being counted on to be the lead back. He has a lot more value than a lot of people are giving him credit for, and that's what I'm trying to say here. So what do you think? Let me know what you think. I'll brace myself for all the guys, you know, all the yelling and everything like that. It's not supposed to be an argument. It is what it is. But I'm just trying to give you a little bit more meat to the bone to chew on. A lot of people say he did nothing last year. I don't see that. I see in very limited opportunities he was able to do things. People like to go to the end result and look at the average. Look at his average. It was 3.6. Okay. You know, I get it. I do. I get it. But there's much more to any end numbers than just the numbers themselves. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Again, you got to remember this to him. I'm not a film breakdown guy. I'm just trying to show you. It's not my forte, as you say. If you want that, you go to the film guys. That's all great. But I wanted to show you this Lamical Perine piece because there are a lot of detractors. I think he's going to be on the team for the foreseeable future. I like him, and I hope you do too. With that all said, don't forget to like and subscribe. I simply need it. It's necessary for my happiness. If you want to join my Patreon, support the channel more, the information is in the description of this vid, and I would greatly appreciate it. And go Jets.